नाश्ता क्या है? नाश्ता क्या है? Oh, Mama, why do you come in right when I'm starting what I'm doing? You could argue about this any other time of day. Oh, I think fast or something. नाश्ता क्या है?
Sorry guys, my mom ignores that.
Mama, why
She's
do you
arguing
come
with each
in right
other.
when I'm starting what I'm doing? You could argue about this any other time of day. Oh, I think fast or something. नाश्ता क्या है?
Sorry guys, my mom ignores that.
Mama, why
She's
do you
arguing
come
with each
in right
other.
when I'm starting what I'm doing? You could argue about this any other time of day.
Wait, why is the audio looping?
Oh, I think
Okay, um, I'm gonna be right back, guys. I need to close all the doors and stuff.
hey, hey, we're back. Um, hopefully for real this time.
We are back. Hello, everyone.
To be 100% honest, I am still in bed right now while preparing the stream and probably gonna be in it while I review the entries, but there's only 17, so it shouldn't take long. Um, mm, okay, so first off, delay. I'm gonna say, pancake, and I want you guys to respond in the chat with pancake as soon as you hear it. That way I'll be able to know how much delay we have.
Yikes, that delay is bad. That was like a full minute and a half delay. Okay. Okay. Guys, I'm getting impatient. Should I start the stream like right now? I know there's still 5 minutes left, but like it's 5 minutes. Nothing's gonna happen, right?
Okay. You know what? I'm starting early. Screw this. Okay. Okay. We have 17 entries, starting from cart arts going in alphabetical order all the way to Wattle Duck. If I miss your entry in this, or if you have submitted an entry and I have not reviewed it, that means that it did not appear in the Google form. Double check that you submitted it through the Google form and not through the channels on the server, because I do not check the Discord server channels for any actual downloading of entries. Okay, okay. I'm gonna send an announcement in the server, starting up our stream. Review stream starts now. Everyone get in here. Yeah, I've pinged everyone like 3 times in the past 2 days. Oh, but it's fine. Okay, okay. Forgive me for sounding tired. I literally woke up like an hour ago and I'm still in bed. But starting off with cart arts, uh well, okay, I know cart arts makes entries with really high volume noises, so I'm gonna first turn down the volume and then I'm gonna start reviewing. I'm gonna set it to 30% and then I'm gonna start. Okay, starting with cart arts. This is his third entry, if I'm not wrong. Okay. Jesus Christ, that's so much text. Hold on, I need to read this. Hold on. Hi, my name Purple. I love Justin. I love just. Oh, okay, okay. And Taylor Swift. Why is he spelling them like this? Do you want? Okay, 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 okay. Starting off strong as always with card arts. God, these sounds are so. Jesus Christ. How do you come up with these sorts of things? I never will understand. Um, okay, so I'm gonna have to come back to this entry because one sec, guys. Just a sec. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm gonna have to come back to this entry because it's funny, yeah, but well, I mean, it's really loud, but that's kind of the idea. It's like, I don't know, I personally don't really like that thing where they edit like I don't really like that thing where they edit like the faces onto like the stick figures like that. I don't know why, it just disturbs me a lot. It's just so, what are you doing here? I've warned you like 5 times not to come in here. Sorry, that was my brother. Yeah, so like I don't know, I don't really like these faces. I don't know, they look ugly as hell. I don't like them. But I get that's the point. I know the point is that they're meant to look ugly. Like you can tell it's intentional because when he does lock in with the animation, he really does lock in. Like he uses the principles, but he's like deliberately making everything so ridiculously over the top. Like you can really tell. But it's just so ugly. I know it's intentional, but I hate it.
I'll see. I'll see. We'll come back to it. For now, I'm not sure, but I'll just say accepted. Okay. Cyber Anims. Next entry is from Cyber Anims. Okay. Oh yeah, I had this one trailer. Yes. Yeah, I like this entry because, well, I mean, you guys probably knew I liked that. I put in the trailer, but I like it because, well, for one, the dialogue is really straightforward. Like, there's no fluff. There's no weird, like a lot of stick figure animators, especially like beginners, do this thing where they try to go like all anime with the dialogue and have like these weird cuts and stuff. No, he just puts the dialogue there on the screen. It's just text for you to read while the animation happens. It's honestly, it's really nice. It's just a really nice entry. And the background is also super pretty. It's not anything crazy. The colors aren't spectacular, but it's just a really nice background. It's composed really well. I like how they like display the decrease in gravity with the way he like floats and stuff. That's really nice. Okay, this one's definitely accepted. Next up is another entry from Cyber Anims. Oh wait, I think I remember this one. I saw this in the server. Yes. Shut up. And he kicks him. Yes, I love this one because I mean, for one, making like the whole scene out of the Adobe Animate timeline, that's really clever. Two, just this like bubble with like the animation program is super clean, super well integrated. It really looks like it's just there. Like it's not like it's green screened in. It doesn't feel like that, even though you know it is. Even though you know they just took a little green section, cut it out, and put the recording in there. But it doesn't look green screened at all. It looks really clean, and I like that a lot. I also love how they use the labeled keyframe to put their watermark. That's really clever. I like that a lot. And it's just like one thing I have to say is that the black text is a little hard to read over the background. But that doesn't take away from the experience because you have enough time to read the text, so it doesn't really matter if it's a bit hard to read. I like this entry a lot. Accepted. Okay, gonna check the chat real quick to make sure everyone's still like here. You guys can hear the text, right? I mean the entries, right? You guys can hear it all. Just confirm for me. Okay. Next entry is from. Oh my God, one sec. The they keep leaving the doors open. One sec. I have to clean so much up already. Okay. Uh, Next entry is from Derpy Tunes. This is their only entry. Whoa, okay. A lot of movement. Is this all on ones? It looks like a ones or twos. Jeez, that's smooth. Oh, I've never seen this entry. Yeah, this one was very it really like leans like cartoon aesthetic, and it does it really well. It still feels like a stick figure. It doesn't feel like a G stick, but it has all this depth and proportion to it, and it's very well executed. This one's accepted. Okay, next entry is from Ens Nova. I've already previewed this entry because I had to use it in the trailer, but I like it. I can tell, however, that Ens gave up halfway through because one of the characters is just this red block, not really a figure. I don't mind it though, because it's rendered really well and the motions are captured really well. Also, it's 3D, so it's obviously really hard. I understand why he gave up halfway through. And overall, the entry just it still feels complete, even though you can tell he gave up in the middle. So that's the main thing, is that if it feels complete, that means it is complete. Accepted. Next entry is from Hydro. Or is it Hyd Zero? They put a zero in place of the O, so I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm just gonna assume it's Hydro, because that makes the most sense to me. Okay, what? Hold on. Okay, see, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay. You could have done something creative with the no clip, like maybe using like what's that thing called? Like the no clip gun thing, whatever from Gmod, or done anything creative. But instead you just make the like default pose stick figure just move across the screen, like literally motion tweened. Not literally motion tweened, I can tell it's keyframe animated, but still. And it says the problem right there. Insert frozen stickman for thousandth time is written in the entry on the screen. They know they are just doing the frozen stickman thing. And it's funny the first two or three times, but like I don't know. It almost feels scummy. Like you got lazy, didn't want to finish your own entry, and so you just piggybacked right on the collab by making this like no clip entry and just hoping it gets in. So as much as I appreciate the idea, the effort, and the desire to be in the collab, I feel like I would have enjoyed more if you had this character you animated at the start actually just walk up the stairs rather than no clip. And that's all I can really say. Maybe if there were a background in here, then I would have taken it because it feels lazy, not just because you did a no clip, but because on top of this no clip, there is nothing in the background. It's a black staircase, black roof, black floor, black stick figure, and then a white background. And there's nothing here at all. It's just a bit upsetting. That's all I can really say. I do like the style with which you draw, though. The stick figure, the way you drew it, that does look nice. It's gonna have to be rejected for me, though. Okay, next up is from Kenza. Okay. Oh my God, wait, this is the one with the bugs, right? Yes. This sounds so good. How Kenza can even think to animate this is impressive because I would run away if I had to try. It's so good. It's a little graphic, but it's so good. This deserves to be an intermission, I gotta say. God. Oh, that's so good. It's so good. I can't not accept it. Just everything about it. The staging and timing. It really is just a great entry. There's not much I can add. Okay. I would have put this one in the collab, but it's in the collab trailer, but it's just such a triggering entry to stare at, like this like whole bug sequence. The sounds are duplicated? I just saw the chat. Wait, sounds are being duplicated. I only have microphone input and oh my God. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna play the entry again. Confirm for me if the sounds are still duplicated. Uh, is the audio still doubling or is it fixed? Okay. 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 Sweet. Now it's good. Awesome. All right. Uh, okay. Perfect. Yeah, I had an audio tab, but then I also had the desktop audio playing. I think that was the issue. Okay. Back to reviewing entries. Kenza's was confirmed. We have two from Mazadine. The first one I put in the trailer, so I already know it's accepted, but I'm gonna play it here so I can outline why it was accepted. Okay, first off, it's just the VCAM is done well, obviously the stick is drawn properly. So that's the first thing. Next thing is it follows all the rules that it leaves at the top. And the third thing is that it's just rendered very well. It has a great idea and well executed animation, so I have to. Also, it gives me a nostalgia for those old like stick figure parkour collabs, so that's another thing. But that's a bit irrelevant to the point, is that it's just animated very well. And the landscape is very nice. I know it's quite simple. It's just like, these black blocks with some bevels and then a sort of like concrete background, but it composes itself very well. So I have to accept it. Also, I put in the trailer, so I kind of have to accept it now, no matter what. Next entry from Mazadine. This one is also very nice, but I didn't put in the trailer because I hadn't downloaded it then. Okay, I didn't watch it. I only watched it. Depression so bad it broke him out of the stair loop. That's insane. Yeah, okay. That's cute. I like that one. I love how it like kind of it's self-aware. Like it's I don't know, maybe this was intentional, maybe it wasn't, but I thought that it was the like stick figure sees the watermark and then says the name of the animator based off of that. That's what I understood at least. Uh So this one's accepted. Next entry is from Mollis. I already previewed this one because Mollis was troubleshooting with me in direct messages, but uh, I like this one. It has a nice premise and it's animated well, and unlike that previous one by I think Silk Boy, this one you can actually tell it's an escalator, which is nice. I appreciate that a lot. That the effort is put into like making it look and sound like an escalator. So this middle portion I might resound because it doesn't really sound like machinery blaring up as it should. Other than that, though, I really like it. And it's a solid entry overall. I also like the watermark. It's just a cute watermark. And the colors are very pleasing too. It's like, it's not bright colored or anything or super fancy, but it's just like they handle it very well. This metallic gradient for the escalator. And then like all the colors are composed so that they don't look bad or don't confuse you. Like you can tell it's an escalator mainly just because the stairs, besides the fact that they move, but there's like this black band and the little like side railing, and then there's like this slight white tint over here to indicate glass. It looks like an escalator. It's done very well. Um, so that's accepted, of course. Thank you, Mollis, for making an entry like that. We have two from OP34. This one I think was a Pokemon one. I previewed this in the server. Yes, I love this one. Worth it. Yeah, okay, that's good. That's good. I love the background. The background is very nice. It's again, it's one of those simple but very well executed backgrounds. The style of the background almost reminds me of Kursura. That animator you might know, you might not. But I was a big fan of their work. Still am. But they don't animate as much anymore. Anyways, yeah, the background reminds me of Kursura, and I really like that. Anyways, yeah, solid entry. I like how they textured the stairs to make them look interesting and not perfectly rectangular. That way it meshes with the style of the background. I also like how they did the pixel art animation for the Pokemon, just so that like it fit in and everything. That's like it makes it look distinct from the rest of the environment. That's really cool. And I love how they like, stylized their watermark to fit in with the scene. The O and the OP34 they turned into a Pokeball. That's really clever. So that's accepted. Next entry from OP34, I was considering putting in the trailer, but then I didn't, because I couldn't find a spot to fit it in, but it is RSG. Yeah, so there's no sounds at the end where he walks up the stairs, not sure why, but I can add those in myself. It's just some like running on concrete sound. That shouldn't be too hard. But overall, this is a great entry. It's like he walks in and then like it's very clear what's going on. You don't get confused at all or lose track of anything. Like there's three figures moving on screen, but you don't lose track of where they are. That's a really impressive thing. The landscape is also just very nice, and I love how they like included stairs as like graffiti on the wall. That's so cool. And then the little like all the just these details, like the cracks and the water leaking and the windows with the shards out of them and like all that. I love how the characters interact with their environment. Like he hides under this like little stand over here, and they bounce off of this can over here and stuff. It's and they use the stairs as like a high ground in the fight. It's so cool. I really like that. That's really cool. Yeah, and again, they stylized their watermark, which is awesome. So yeah, accepted. I really like that. Gonna check the chat real quick to make sure we all are on track. Uh, okay, sweet. Okay, we have a part from Polly Sparker. Oh, oh, this is that glitch from that one Mario game, right? Yeah, where like you keep getting teleported down the stairs. Yo, wait, we had an entry just like this in Stairs 1 by, I think, V. Alexander, who animated their character doing that same motion. Yeah, that's really clever. I like that. I like that. Okay, that's accepted. It's a very nice entry. Not much to say, but I like it. Um, that's accepted. Okay. We have an entry from Rika Chuma. Oh, dude, I love that. Oh wow. That's animated so well. You know what I love? You know what I love? They animated the stick figure using line tool, but then they animated this character using the square brush. And you can tell they're different because of that. That's such a nice detail and like the attention to make sure that they don't like mix their styles. That way they feel distinct. And also just it's animated very nicely. I love it. I love it. I really do. And the background, it's simple, but they managed to add texture to it using these like horizontal brush strokes. That's very nice. Um, One thing that throws me a little off is that they have circular, like bevel shading on a flat surface, but I don't mind it because it looks nice and you can tell what it is regardless. So, um, I accept it. Also, this is a nice place to show that you can skew the staircase a little bit. Like he made this one a bit wider on the horizontal axis, but it still looks like a staircase. He still climbs up it like stairs, so it's good. It doesn't matter. It's very nice. I like it a lot. Accepted. Okay, we got three entries left. As I said, this was a rather short stream. We only got 17 submissions. One from Scotting. Oh, wait. Did he walk in? I didn't see. Yeah, okay, he walks in. Cool. I might have to turn down the screen sound effects a bit, the screaming sound effects a bit for this one, but I do like it. It's a very nice entry. It's simple. The colors are eh, but to be honest, I don't mind. I like it. It's nice. A lot of these are giving me like nostalgia for like those old like collabs, like the what's it called? The Run collab or like no, that was a different one. Freaking whatever it's called. Not Doors, a different one. But yeah, this gives me nostalgia a lot. I like it. I like it. Yeah. Okay. Um we have one from Stickmate Studios. Uh I don't remember who that is, but 'cause I don't remember seeing them on the server, but oh well. Oh wow. Okay, the footstep sound is a little repetitive. I might resound that last staircase thing, but I love that. That's very nice. I'm a little thrown off by how the textures they've used for the blocks don't align with the actual textures that are used in Minecraft, but to be honest, it's fine because it looks nice and they use the values properly. Like I can tell it's the background because it's darker than the foreground and all that stuff. And it just looks nice. It's composed well and all of that, and the fight is choreographed properly and stuff, and it's a nice entry. They have changed the saturation and so and such of some of the parts here, but like this axe is more saturated than it is in the normal game, but I think that's fine because it helps you focus on what's going on and where everything is. Um, I noticed that they're using old textures for some of these, but I don't know why. I'm not taking anything away for that. I'm not saying it's a bad entry. I'm just saying I noticed that and I thought it was interesting. It still looks great though, so it's accepted. Okay, we have an entry from Waddle Duck. That's the last entry um for today. Then I'm gonna come back to card arts.
Okay. Okay. Everything's very start and stop. I used to have this issue too. That like, look, he walks in and then he kind of like just maximum easing flips around immediately and then stops. And then again, easing stops. And it's like I like it. It's cute and the background is very pretty. But I'm just a little confused. I'll take it though. I'll take it though. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just the timing is a bit weird to me. That's all. Also, I don't really understand where the other stick figure went, because like there's this big splash of blood and he's just gone. And I thought that this was the one who died, this one on the stairs right here. But then he like jumps back to life and I'm like, wait, so then where'd the other one go? Did he just get pulverized? Is that what happened here? Is that why there's this massive splash of blood after the impact frame? But anyways, I know this is Wattle Duck, and Wattle Duck does a lot of this sort of like sudden explosions and stuff, so I don't mind. And I'll accept it, but I just find it odd. That's all. Okay, so coming back to Cart Arts' entry, at the very start we covered it. It's nice. It is a nice entry, but I'm just not sure about it. It's like it's kind of It's like I don't know what to say. It's like I like it a lot. Okay, it's very funny, and I feel like it could fit in as an intermission. I get he's doing a whole story, like the character said in the entry, "Quiet down or he'll hear us," right? And he's referencing his previous entries with the same creature. So I want to keep it in, but I also don't want those faces. I feel like the entry would have been better if it were like without the mouths at least, like just the eyes. That would have been funnier. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'll put it in though, and if it really bothers me enough, I'll just edit out the mouths. I know how to do that anyways. Um, so I'll say accepted. But yeah, today the only entry that wasn't accepted was Hydro. I apologize, Hydro. You are the only person today who didn't get accepted. But there were only 17 entries, so it was inevitable that whoever got excluded would be kind of like, well, alone. Okay, that concludes today's stream. Just a few updates before I go, since I figured not all of you might be up to date. We have a trailer uploaded on the main channel and hopefully will be featured on Hyun's Dojo soon. I've sent it in an application. We'll see what comes of that. Um, I plan to do the next review stream sometime in January when I get back home. Uh, and due date, of course, is Valentine's Day, 14th February 2026. Uh, We're working on the cutscenes right now. I've storyboarded most of it. I'm working on the keyframes for a lot of them, and backgrounds are being done by some people. If I need help, I'll call more people or do a little like mini collab call for people who want to help with the cutscenes. But for now, it's all closed. It's all behind closed doors. Um, as I said in the server, Stairs 3 is now officially longer than Stairs 1 or 2. And Merry Christmas, guys. Yeah, okay. Any questions in the chat? Go for it. Sorry for the delay. I was waiting for a question to show up. There's a lot of delay in the chat. But anyways, OP34. Um, as for your third part, I don't think you need to resubmit. It's fine as it is. I'll just add like a quick like concrete stepping sound effect in the final edit and we should be good. Besides, I'm resounding a lot of entries. It'll be like a 1 minute thing to deal with yours. Don't worry about it. Seriously. You made 3 entries anyways, so it's good. Um, okay, thank you for the clarification, Waddle Duck. I just read your messages. The guy in your entry did get pulverized. Good to know. Um,
Yeah, I know you gave a reason why there was no sound. It's because he was sneaking up. I get that. That's fine. I don't mind. I like it. It's good, but I feel like a little bit of sound to indicate motion wouldn't hurt. Anyways, it's getting quite late into the day for me to still be sitting on my bed, so I'm gonna end the stream now and I'm gonna go like do stuff. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll send like a full stream progress report and stuff in the server and the announcements channel once I'm like done sorting stuff out. See you all.